Across the vast expanse of the ancient world, from the rugged windswept peaks of the Caucasus Mountains to the sun-baked sands of Egypt, lie hidden enigmas, structures that defy explanation, challenge our understanding of history, and whisper of forgotten civilizations and technologies far beyond our current comprehension. These sites, the Karora Shaft in the North Caucasus, the Osiris Shaft beneath the Giza Plateau, and the potential tomb of Cleopatra near Alexandria, are not mere archaeological curiosities. They are portals to a past so distant, so shrouded in mystery, that they force us to question the very foundations of what we believe to be true about human origins and the rise of civilization. They are the keys to a forgotten history, a history perhaps far grander, more complex, and more interconnected than we have ever dared to imagine.
Our journey begins in the remote wilderness of the North Caucasus, a land of towering mountains, deep gorges, and ancient secrets. Here, in 2011, Russian speleologist Arthur Zhukov, driven by an insatiable curiosity and a thirst for the unknown, made a discovery that would send shockwaves through the archaeological community: the Karora Shaft. What initially appeared to be a simple natural fissure in the mountainside soon revealed itself to be something far more extraordinary. As Zhukov and his team descended into the depths, they found themselves surrounded by walls of precisely cut megalithic blocks, fitted together with a precision that rivals, and in some ways surpasses, the renowned craftsmanship of the Egyptian pyramids. This was no natural cave. It was a vast underground hall, extending hundreds of feet into the earth, a testament to engineering prowess that seemed utterly out of place in such a remote and isolated location. The sheer scale of the Karora Shaft is breathtaking. Massive stone blocks, some weighing over 200 tons, form right angles and create a space that feels both ancient and strangely futuristic. How could such a structure have been built? What tools, what knowledge, what civilization could have conceived of and executed such a monumental feat of engineering, particularly in a region far removed from any known centers of ancient power? The polished walls, the intricate arrangement of stone blocks resembling columns, the very air within the shaft seems to hum with a forgotten energy, a silent testament to a past we can barely grasp. It's important to note that Zhukov's team noticed constant airflow, even deep inside, suggesting advanced ventilation and possibly a connection to other underground areas, as if this shaft was just one part of a larger complex. The mystery of Karora deepens when we delve into the local legends and folklore. For generations, the people of the North Caucasus have passed down stories of vast underground cities built by civilizations that predate recorded history. These myths speak of beings with advanced knowledge, of technologies lost to time, and of a world swallowed by the earth. Could these legends be more than just fanciful tales? Could they be fragmented memories of a real past, preserved through oral tradition, hinting at a time when the Caucasus was home to a civilization capable of extraordinary achievements? The Karora Shaft lends credence to these ancient stories, suggesting that they may be rooted in a reality far grander than we ever imagined. Let us now journey thousands of miles south, to the land of the pharaohs, to the heart of ancient Egypt. Beneath the iconic Giza Plateau, near the watchful gaze of the Great Sphinx, lies another enigma that mirrors the mysteries of Karora, the Osiris Shaft. This multi-level complex, descending 35 meters into the bedrock, is a testament to extraordinary engineering and a profound understanding of subterranean construction. Like the Karora Shaft, it raises more questions than it answers, challenging our understanding of ancient Egyptian capabilities and the very timeline of their civilization. The lowest chamber of the Osiris Shaft, often referred to as the Tomb of Osiris, is particularly intriguing. Here, a granite sarcophagus rests on a platform surrounded by water, a scene that eerily echoes the mythical resting place of Osiris, the god of the underworld, death, and resurrection. But was this truly a tomb in the traditional sense? The unusual materials and construction methods used in the Osiris Shaft suggest a purpose far more complex than simple burial. One sarcophagus, discovered on the second level, is crafted from dacite, a volcanic rock not found anywhere in Egypt. Geological analysis confirms that there are no dacite deposits in Africa large enough to yield a block of this size, meaning this 40-ton behemoth must have been transported from a distant land, possibly from Europe or the Black Sea region. The logistics of such an undertaking are mind-boggling. How did the ancient Egyptians, or whoever built this structure, move this massive stone across vast distances, over land and sea, and then lower it with such precision into a shaft not designed for easy access? Further adding to the mystery is the thin metallic coating found on the dacite sarcophagus, containing elements like lead, a material known today for its radiation shielding properties. Measurements taken within the sarcophagus revealed unusually high levels of gamma radiation, hinting at a function far beyond the preservation of a body. Were the ancient Egyptians, or perhaps a civilization that predates them, aware of the properties of radiation? Did they utilize this knowledge in their construction and rituals? The dating of this sarcophagus adds another layer of complexity, placing it as far back as 3150 BCE, a time that potentially predates the construction of the pyramids and challenges the accepted chronology of ancient Egypt. This suggests that the Osiris Shaft may be the work of a forgotten civilization, one whose achievements were later attributed to the pharaohs. Our final destination on this journey of discovery is the proposed tomb of Cleopatra, located near the ancient city of Alexandria at the site of Taposiris Magna. Here, archaeologist Kathleen Martinez, fueled by a lifelong passion for the legendary queen, believes she has found Cleopatra's final resting place. While the identification of this site remains a subject of ongoing debate within the archaeological community, the discoveries made there are undeniably significant and share intriguing parallels with the mysteries of Karora and Osiris. The site features a vast, unfinished tunnel, carved with remarkable precision into the bedrock, leading to a series of chambers. This subterranean complex, while not as ancient as the other two sites, echoes the underground construction found at Karora and Osiris, suggesting a shared tradition of engineering, or perhaps even the preservation of ancient knowledge across millennia. The scale and design of the tunnel at Taposiris Magna imply that it was intended for someone of paramount importance, a ruler of immense power and prestige, possibly Cleopatra herself. Within these chambers, Martinez's team unearthed a wealth of artifacts, including coins bearing Cleopatra's likeness, statues and inscriptions, some of which refer to a Queen of Kings, a title often associated with the last pharaoh of Egypt. While the potential tomb of Cleopatra may not possess the same raw, ancient power as Karora or Osiris, it nevertheless adds another piece to the puzzle. It suggests that the tradition of subterranean construction, of creating hidden spaces beneath the earth, persisted through the ages, perhaps passed down from the very civilizations that built the earlier structures. Did the builders of Cleopatra's era draw upon ancient knowledge, inherited from a forgotten past? Was there a continuous thread of understanding, a secret tradition of engineering and technology that linked these disparate sites across vast stretches of time? Nestled near the tranquil Fayum oasis, the Hawara pyramid site stands as a silent testament to a bygone era. To the untrained eye, it appears as little more than a worn mound of earth, its grandeur eroded by time. Yet over 2 millennia ago, this very spot left ancient historians like Herodotus utterly astounded. He described a labyrinth so magnificent and complex that it eclipsed even the famed pyramids of Giza. What secrets did this labyrinth hold to inspire such wonder? Could there be hidden marvels beneath the sands that have eluded modern discovery? In the late 19th century, the intrepid British archaeologist Flinders Petrie sought to unravel this enigma. His excavations led to the unearthing of 2 colossal seated statues, each hewn from hard quartzite sandstone and standing 18 meters tall, a tangible validation of Herodotus's accounts. But the true revelation lay within the dilapidated pyramid itself. Beneath its crumbling mud brick exterior, Petrie discovered a megalithic core exhibiting craftsmanship of extraordinary precision. Massive stone blocks were fitted so meticulously that not even a blade could slip between them. How did ancient builders, without the benefit of modern technology, achieve such an impeccable fit? Delving deeper, Petrie found that the pyramid's entrance defied convention. Located on the south side, rather than the customary north, it led into descending passages flanked by ramps, perhaps designed for the movement of heavy cargo. Massive stone slabs, each weighing approximately 20 tons, functioned as trapdoors to seal off inner chambers. At the heart of the pyramid lay a central chamber carved from a single block of quartzite sandstone, weighing over 110 tons. Within rested a sarcophagus, devoid of any inscriptions or hieroglyphs, a curious anomaly for a royal tomb. Instead, Petrie found charred bones and remnants of burnt diorite. What events transpired here to warrant such elaborate construction and yet leave so few clues? While Petrie marveled at the pyramid's architectural feats, he was equally captivated by the quest for the legendary labyrinth described by Herodotus, a sprawling complex said to contain 3,000 rooms arranged in a bewildering maze of passages. Though much of it had been dismantled over centuries, Petrie's excavations uncovered vast foundations that hinted at its former grandeur. In the 21st century, modern technologies like ground-penetrating radar and satellite imaging have revealed extensive networks of underground chambers and walls matching ancient descriptions. Yet despite these compelling findings, there has been resistance to further excavation. What might this reluctance signify? Could the labyrinth conceal secrets that challenge our understanding of ancient Egyptian civilization? Journeying to another enigmatic site, we arrive at the Serapeum of Saqqara, a subterranean necropolis shrouded in mystery. Hidden within its depths are enormous granite boxes, each carved from a single block and weighing up to 70 tons. Their exteriors are polished to a mirror-like finish, and their corners are flawlessly squared, exhibiting a level of precision that rivals modern engineering. The interiors mirror this perfection, with uniformly smooth surfaces and consistent wall thickness. How could artisans over 3,000 years ago achieve such feats using only the rudimentary tools we believe they had? Granite is an exceptionally hard stone, difficult to carve even with today's technology. Theories abound that the ancient Egyptians may have possessed advanced techniques or tools now lost to history. Marks resembling those made by high-speed drills and saws have been found on other granite artifacts, such as perfectly round tube drill holes and spiral grooves on cylindrical cores. Could these be evidence of machinery or methods far ahead of their time? Transporting and positioning these colossal boxes within the narrow, winding tunnels of the Serapeum presents another conundrum. The lack of soot or torch marks suggests that these dark corridors were illuminated by means other than open flame. How did they move and place such massive objects with such precision in confined spaces, and what lighting methods did they employ? Traditionally, these boxes are considered to be sarcophagi for sacred apis bulls, but the extraordinary effort and precision invested in their creation suggest a purpose far more significant. Some speculate they may have been part of an advanced energy system, or served functions we have yet to comprehend. Are we glimpsing the remnants of a lost technology, one that challenges the conventional timeline of human advancement? Just a stone's throw from the bustling streets of Cairo, 5 miles southwest of Giza, lies the lesser-known necropolis of Zayet El Aryan, a site that might hold the key to these enduring mysteries. In 1900, the Italian archaeologist Alessandro Bassanti stumbled upon an immense limestone pit filled with massive blocks seemingly discarded in haste, as if to conceal something extraordinary beneath. At the bottom of this 21-meter-deep pit, he discovered interlocking pink granite blocks and an oval-shaped granite vat, meticulously carved and polished to perfection. Sealed with layers of lime and clay, the vat contained only a thin black residue along its walls when opened. What was the purpose of this enigmatic vessel, and why was it so carefully hidden? Bassanti was convinced he was on the brink of uncovering a subterranean complex of immense significance. However, his excavations were repeatedly thwarted, first by lack of funding and later by governmental restrictions. In the 1960s, the Egyptian government designated Zayet El Aryan as a military zone, effectively halting all archaeological exploration. Why was access to such a potentially significant site suddenly revoked? What could be buried beneath that necessitates such secrecy? Some researchers have proposed a radical theory connecting Zayet El Aryan to the Great Pyramid of Giza. The Great Pyramid, long thought to be a tomb for Pharaoh Khufu, lacks many of the typical features of a burial site. No mummies, treasures, or elaborate inscriptions have been found within. In the mid-20th century, engineers like Edward Kunkel and later John Cadman suggested that the pyramid might have functioned as a massive water pump, or even as a generator, harnessing natural forces to produce energy. Could the intricate passages and chambers have been designed for purposes far more advanced than traditional archaeology suggests? If the Great Pyramid was indeed part of an ancient energy network, the structures at Zayet El Aryan might have played a complementary role. The precision-engineered granite vat and the complex subterranean design could have been integral components of a sophisticated system capable of generating and transmitting energy. Is it possible that the ancient Egyptians, or perhaps an even older civilization predating them, possessed advanced technological knowledge that has since been lost to time?